Hello? Hello? Who's here? Empty belly. I had to get here for this. In fact, it's going on my TV since I am home alone for the next bit. Son at work, wife visiting family. Empty belly, thank you for joining. Thank you for putting me on the big screen where I belong. I belong on the big screen. I belong in theaters. What's up? How is the volume of the game compared to my voice? If the volume of the game is too loud, I'll bump it down a bit. I want it to be there, but I don't want it to be imposing. Okay, so I have a fresh start of this game. I have my black and white guide from back when the games first came out. Limited edition number 058922. It's pretty cool. Like, pretty cool looking. Collector's edition guide. And the cool thing is, the internet was a thing back when these games came out, and I never properly used this because I could just go on the internet and look up moves and stuff, and it was quicker, easier. You know what? I'm gonna use it this time. I'm gonna use this. Wow, I forgot this. There's weekly events in these games too, kind of like the Gen 2 games and remakes. Weekly event calendar. Very cool. Oh my god. Look at the maps on these. When I was getting some footage today, I also remembered that this was the generation where TMs became unlimited. So that's already like a huge win for this generation. I'm trying to go back to oh yeah, there's a Pokedex back here. Very cool. Let me go get a bookmark. I'm gonna need a bookmark for this thing. New Pokemon start, yeah, the guides are fun to use along the journey. I used them for Gen 2 and Gen 3 back in the day. I'm jealous because I love all the old artwork, and if they would have been anything like this, I would have gobbled those up. Welcome in, Razzie. You're here right at the start. Yeah, let me go get a nifty bookmark. My Empire Strikes Back Yoda bookmark. Okay, so we'll do this for the Pokedex, because I just want to use this guide. It's going to be fun this way. And then I'll go back. I just feel good that, like, 15 years ago I bought this and I never used it. And I had guilt about that. Accruing guilt about a lot of things I buy that I don't ever use. And now I'm going to use it. Ah, it just feels good. Dude, it's way nifty. Empire Strikes Back? Wow, this guy, like, you know, they were big on, I was looking at the marketing today for this game. It's big on, like, it's the start of a new beginning, you know what I mean? A lot of new beginning talk in the marketing for this game, because obviously it was like a soft reboot. And this guide is like, teaches you everything. It's like special, physical, status moves, teaches you how to, teaches you about abilities, the types, what works well against other things. Like they really wanted this, I think, to be like oh, have you never played Pokemon before? You can start here and it's gonna be fun. Unova Adventure Walkthrough. I am a prequel hater. I think the prequels are better than what Disney did, but I don't like the prequels. Okay, so we got our guide ready to go. It seems this National Pokedex also goes off the scene method again from Sinnoh. The Clone Wars cartoon, the one that was made by the Samurai Jack guy, that one was sweet. But I'm going to save that rant for a Star Wars video that I do in the future someday. So let's do something really quick. Let's work as a team here. What is going to be our nicknaming convention for this playthrough? We need a nicknaming thing. I mean, we could do Star Wars characters. That'd be kind of funny. People in chat. How many people do we have in chat right now? We have 7 viewers? Okay. Star Wars characters is kind of funny. Qui-Gon. Maul. Vader. Luke Han. This is the first big decision. You're down with Star Wars? Okay, let's do it. We're doing Star Wars characters. All right. Beginning a new journey. I'm going to hit record. Don't worry, you're not going to be in the video. I experimented with that Yu-Gi-Oh video where everything you're seeing right now is in the video. Look, a lot of feedback was like, hey, we don't really like this. We like your traditional format with just the gameplay. And I'm fine. That's exactly what I wanted. It was like, because like I don't care either way. The only reason why I wanted to show what you're seeing right now is it's self-promotion for people who may want to watch me stream. So it's like, oh, that's kind of cool. I could have the gameplay narrate over it. But yeah, I mean, that's not what I built my channel on, and streaming is definitely not the priority. I'll say right now that if I'm not in the mood to stream, but I am in the mood to play this game, you may not see everything in the VODs. Like, I might play off stream too. I reserve the right to continue playing off stream. And this is the big project before I go to a wedding on 4th of July weekend, early next month. So trying to get through this. I'm not going to rush. I think I have plenty of time to play fun and casually and take my time, hang out with you guys, and also kind of work on the video as I go. There's some generic stuff you can write in a script that doesn't necessarily have to be me playing the game. Obviously I have to wait till I probably beat the game to talk about those aspects, but yeah. Lots to choose from, yeah. How about both? Yeah, we'll see. Let's do that. And I'll try to go in order of people who message in chat first. So right now it's like Empty Belly, Rousey, Echo, Wes. I got this. Thank you, Rousey. I've with less time I've done videos, so I think we'll be fine. Let me hit record and we're off. Hi there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Juniper. Everyone calls me Pokemon Professor. That's right, this world is widely inhabited by mysterious creatures called Pokemon. Pokemon have mysterious powers. They come in many shapes and live in many different places. We humans live happily with Pokemon. Living and working together, we complement each other. We help each other out to accomplish difficult tasks. Having Pokemon battle one another is particularly popular and deepens the bonds between people and Pokemon. And that is why I research Pokemon. Well, that is enough for me. Could you tell me about yourself? Are you a boy or a girl? I'm a boy. You're a boy, right? Yeah. I don't know how we're going to choose a starter, by the way. We could just do... I don't know. So live, and then this is what I like to do when I'm playing casually, because I like to send stuff all the way up to home, and sometimes it gets weird with, like, you know, it's trying to transfer where you caught certain Pokemon. As you go up the generations all the way into home, sometimes it just says, like, really generic stuff, and I don't like that. So I do the original trainer name as, like, LIV, and then an acronym of the game. So then on the OT, I go, oh, I caught this in, like, white version. I caught this in white 2. I caught this in Coliseum, you know, something like that. What's up, Alexander Cash? No rush to pump out the video. Take your time and enjoy it. We can all wait for you and feel it's ready. I agree. I agree. I think I have plenty of time to just relax and enjoy the game and soak it in, but also get the video out by the time I go to that wedding. I think I have plenty of time. I actually feel I'm very excited to play. I think I've only played this game twice, and it was a long time ago. All I ask, if you find Trubbish, please name it Pizza de Hut in honor of Space Hulk 2. Okay. Well, that's happening. We are playing with a Trubbish because I love Trubbish. The rival in black and white felt extremely milk toast. He was weird vibe for sure. Is N the rival or is someone else Charon or whatever? Whatever is not Charon, whatever. You know what I mean. Charon's that Team Galactic guy. Charon, yeah. This young man is Charon. He can be a little bit difficult, but he's a very honest person. This young woman is Bianca. She's a little flighty, but what does flighty mean? Ditzy? But she works very hard. I think that you three have potential, so I'm going to give you a very, very important Pokemon. The moment you choose the Pokemon that will accompany you on your journey, your story will begin. During your journey, you will meet many Pokemon and people with different personalities and points of view. I really hope you find what is important to you in all of these travels. That's right, befriend new Pokemon and people and grow as a person. That is the most important goal for your journey. Let's go visit the world of Pokemon. Pizza the Hut is a great name for Trubbish. Oh, wow. That's a cool little cutscene. I heard from Professor Juniper we can have a Pokemon. What's keeping Bianca? I'm gonna load it again. Sorry, Bianca. I've known for 10 years that you have no sense of time. But seriously, today's the day we can get a Pokemon from Professor Juniper. I know. Sorry, Charon. What's up, Poochie? I'm hyped for this, dude. I'm very excited. So where are the Pokemon? They were delivered to Livoit House, and Livoit gets first pick. Okay, yep, that's right. Naturally. Of course. That's the rules. The Pokemon waiting for us inside this box. You first get to take a peek at the gift box. I want to meet the Pokemon right now. Okay, so. First things first. Let's get our speed there. I want battle scenes because I think it's cool. I'm trying to enjoy my time. And then I'm going to save. Because I'm not trying to EV train or anything, but I do want a good nature. As a Canadian, I'm so excited I fangirl screamed when it was announced that Rick Moranis is coming out of retirement for this. The 3D though. Bum me out. I'm used to the intense rivals from Gen 1 and 2. Yeah, so I'm not a big fan of like the your rivals are your best friend thing that started happening in 3. Like they're your neighbor and your best friend. I'm like, all right. So I saved. I don't know how we're gonna select. I've brought 3 Pokemon, one for you and one for each of your friends. Please settle your choices politely. Choose a Pokemon. Okay. Tepig, the fire-type Pokemon. Snivy, the grass-type Pokemon. Oshawott, the water-type Pokemon. Let me grab my nifty guide. Perhaps this will help me make a choice. It did not. I wonder if my bookmark has their like. Oh, it does. It does. Okay, so it has like what their. Oh my God! What is this? I didn't even know this was in here. It's a map of Unova. Wow, that's so many surprise. This shows you how little I used this when I bought it. I'm so happy to be using it. Very cool. Okay. So Snivy is good with speed. Tepig is good with attack. And what? Oshawott good with special attack? Yeah, okay. Okay. Choose Dark Magician. It worked great for Yugi. Alright, so what are we gonna do about choosing, right? This is a big choice. I'm kind of leaning toward Oshawott, I won't lie. I think back in the day I used to use Tepig, but this is, I think, like the 3rd or 4th generation in a row that had like the firefighting combination. Personally, I've grown to like the best friend rival more and more because I'd rather someone I consider a friend represent my rival and not someone who thinks I'm beneath them. I'm the opposite. I feel like the encounters with rivals that don't like you or talk shit to you makes me like want to win really bad, and it makes those fights like even more intense. And like when you lose them, it feels like you do feel like a loser, but it makes me like want to do better. Still in really good condition than if you're only finding the map now. Yeah, Wes, I literally bought... Okay, so I'm going to do this in the video, but I'll tell you guys now because you're so cool and you're here for stream. Smell you later. Yeah. So, this was a weird time in my life when I bought these games. I'm playing my original white version, and I'll play a little bit of black too. That guide I also bought the day I bought these games, and I bought them at Target because I was a cart attendant at Target in like 2011 when these games came out. I had no sense of direction in life. I had just graduated high school. If you watch the Heart Gold Soul Silver video, yeah, wow, I worked really hard and I graduated on time. Then I had no time to think about being an adult or what to do. And I worked at Target, and it was cool for a little bit till I got my first paycheck, and it was like nothing. And I worked really hard for it, like full time throughout the 2 weeks, you know. And then I go, oh, like yeah, you work at Target, you're not gonna make a lot of money. So anyway, I was pretty bummed out. I had no sense of direction in life. I was worried about everything and what I was going to do with myself. And I don't want to get too dark, but I was like, what are you supposed to do with life? Like, it felt like I was at the end of life or something. It felt like I had this huge thing in high school, and then after that, it was just like the bottom was under me, and I had no like mission in life. And then these games came out, and they made me feel really good. And I liked them then, and I'm going to see if I like them now. So that's my bias coming into the video. As metalworker. I'm surprised I wasn't that good as a metalworker. Wes, I kind of agree. I hear what you're saying. I could do like a maybe they're not your best friend, almost like they're... Because I think his Sun and Moon isn't your rival. He's like the prodigy, right? Whatever his name is. I kind of like that because rather than be like adversarial, it's like you're trying to beat everybody's favorite. Thank you, Poochie. Okay, so let's get gaming. I'm just gonna choose Oshawott. All right, we don't need to do anything cute. I'm gonna choose Oshawott. What's the Star Wars name for this? So Belly was the first person in chat, so we can do like some Star Wars named Belly. What do you think, Belly? Who's your favorite character in Star Wars? I am gonna save Scum for this. If it has a terrible nature, I don't want it. And we're gonna fight! Jar Jar. I know, Miss Echo. I need to pay attention to the thing I'm streaming. I don't know if I can check nature during the battle. I can, right? Give me a second. I'm doing something special for you guys. Hold on. Doing something very special. Look at that. Isn't that cool? You guys see that? I did it all by myself. I did it all by I wiped my own ass. The most censored character in the movie. Let me check the nature. Does it not have its nature? Alright, well. Fine then. Thanks, Echo. Gen 5 brings so much comfort to me. The world here is probably my favorite. Like, I love every gym leader has his own side occupation and the correlates to the lore of the world and their city. Correlates, sorry, I don't know why I said that word. Probably because I can't read. How do you guys feel about the animations? I like it. Like when it zooms in and it hits them and stuff, it's like the best you can do with pixel art, I feel like. I like the scene. Just like battling out. Would you take a look around? Whoa, what happened? Pokemon are amazing. So little, but so strong. I'm so glad that I get to have a Pokemon. Oh, I'm sorry about your room. Here, I'll restore your Pokemon for you. Yeah, I guess every trainer, like, secretly has a heal spell to do that. Coffee shops in some cities, the different music that plays when you walk near different musicians, the different camera and animation from the different Pokemon themselves, too. I agree. Very much good atmosphere. I have a question too. Do you guys remember my Diamond and Pearl video where it had like the Hokkaido thing? Do you think people would get it if I did one of my like a little bit longer intros where I'd had like archival footage of New York and some like old white guy talking about New York and maybe only play it for like 10 seconds and then the Pokemon intros start? Do you think like people watching the video would get, oh, it's a reference to how the games like takes place in America / New York? I finally become a trainer. Everything starts from here. Snivy sure is quick. Of a tracker? What does that mean? Yes. Oh, I thought it missed. The game paused for a second. I'm gonna die. I don't have anything. This isn't fair. Snivy's quicker than me. Poor little Oshawott. Use Leer? I'm the greatest! What's up, Vegeta? The low health theme, I just added that. What's up, Perennial? It's going great. What's up, dude? How was your weekend? How's everybody's weekend? You guys do anything? Oh, get Alicia Keys out here to sing Now You're in New York. What about I like 90s hip hop, so what about Nas New York State of Mind? You did make a blunder. Yeah, you used Lear, dude. You could have had me. All right. Let's see the nature. This is fine. I'll take this because it's it says it specializes in special attack. Let me check my nifty guide. We're not using the internet for anything. We're using this guide. This map keeps falling out. I need to put it somewhere. Learns water gun at level 7. And then razor shell. What? So is it like a mixed attacker? Samurott. Everything Samurott learns, this doesn't make any sense. It's like a samurai Pokemon. So you think it's going to learn physical attacks because it's like into combat and stuff. But then its stats lean towards special attack. Why are we doing this? That's so annoying. I don't even know if I want to do Oshawott anymore. By the way, Duat is my favorite, like, mid-evolution Pokemon I think ever. It's fucking sweet. It's the mix attacker? Oh. Fine. But the thing is, I don't want attack to be lowered if it's a mixed attacker. Then I have to do the whole fighting again. It doesn't matter. I mean, I'm not professionally battling. Fine, we'll keep it. Okay. Where does our guide say to go next? Okay. At least early game, Oshawott's water gun will actually be pretty good. Think what you're gonna teach it, right? But it's only a water type, I think. So like, other than like Surf later, what would it be able to learn that's gonna be good for special? For special. I'm very sorry about that. All the trouble, ma'am. God damn it, Echo. I might steal that for the script. That's a good line. I'm gonna steal it for the script. I didn't have any other options. Picking Oshawott. There you go. Now you're in the video. Cleaning up, no worries. I'll take care of it later. Of course, the mom's gonna have to clean up after us. Shouldn't you be on your way to meet Professor Juniper? Yes, thank you. Excuse me. Come on, let's go. Thank you, Professor Juniper. I'll be waiting for you in the Pokemon Research Lab. Oh wait, I've got to go home first. Will it let me nickname the Pokemon? Thanks for having us over. Did I skip nicknaming it? What am I? Oh, is it? Never mind. I don't know. Oh, she used to be a battler. Don't forget your cross transceiver. You get a nickname when you do your decks, okay? X transceiver. High-tech transceiver with a camera function allows up to 4-way calls. Okay. Oh, that's a cool scene. I haven't played in a long time, so I'm talking to everybody. It's just what's going to happen. The power of science is amazing. Now you can use infrared to do all sorts of things in the blink of an eye. That is pretty cool. The cross transceiver, even though nobody calls it that. Is that, but they couldn't fit it, so they just did X. Cross transceiver sounds a lot better. You could use it to video call your friends playing black and white on DSi. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, only DSi? DSi are up. 3DS can do it. I love how different Sharon and Bianca's room look. I want to go look. I want to compare them. Sharon's is very neat. Very cool. Go ahead, Billy. Dream Radar. I don't remember what that is, I'll be honest. No, 1,000 times no. But I'm a good trainer who got a Pokemon and everything. I can totally go on an adventure. It's fine. I'll be waiting for you in front of the lab, okay? What nonsense is this? How could my daughter, who knows nothing about the world, be going on a journey with Pokemon? You know, I think a lot of parents probably should have been asking that question around 1996. Don't mind my husband, dear. He's just being overprotective. All children go on adventures with Pokemon. It's part of growing up. Unsub. What? I forgot what it does. Their rooms are very different, but you can see she has a little bit of clutter. That's pretty cool. No modded 3DS, so no. What do you mean? Your DSi to Wi-Fi and play computer flash games to obtain berries and hit. Oh, that's pretty cool. Samurott gets Grass Knot and Ice Beam, which is pretty good, but that uses 2 valuable TMs. Well, good for you, Vegeta. TMs are infinite in Generation 5. That's right. That's a secret, okay? This stream is so bad. Join my stream, it's way better. It's a weird kind of bot. I want to see what this person is streaming though. Okay, so it truly was a bot. I was actually kind of interested to see if they were a streamer. Dream Radar gets you special Pokemon items and legendary Pokemon. It's pretty cool. Okay, let's go meet the professor. No way! No way! I hate that they have unlimited TMs in Gen 5. Lessen the impact of a good TM? No. Absurd. Wes, what did you mean by no modded 3DS? So no. What did you mean by that? Is that so? Can I use the Dream Radar in Black and White too? Was an IR game that you had to download off the store, walk around the house, and collect orbs. Okay. The city after the next town, but it doesn't work anymore because Nintendo got rid of the Wi-Fi server stuff. It sucks because Black and White 2 had it available for those. So, and there's no kind of like fan server thing we could do. I would like to get my Pokemon nickname. Okay, so we'll do R2 Belly. So I'm just gonna get inundated with spam now on Kick. That's fun. What's weird is they have Balatro images for their profile pictures, and I was streaming Balatro the other day. Well, that's a Kick bot. I see. Are you okay with the nickname? It's a weird. Oh, that's funny. That's a good one. I put a link in the short about Dream Radar in the Discord so you can check it out. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, Echo. Because it's two back-to-back ones that. Dude, why? Hold on. I wonder if I could just stop streaming on Kick. It's not worth it. It's fucking ridiculous. Give me a second. I don't know how to stop midstream streaming to... Like when I start my multi-stream, I don't know how to just turn off one portion of it. Yeah, they're mean bots too. Usually they're like, "Hey, want more subs? Check out such and such." Their pitch is so mean. Oh, I can turn on subscriber only chat or follower. Okay, I think this fixes it. I'll turn on follower only chat. There we go. Take that, bots. I figured it out. I'm the best hacker. Juniper, I'm astonished. Nice work, Sharon. You have already studied Pokemon extensively, haven't you? Still, let me explain everything from the beginning for everyone else's sake. Dream Radar was a free app, so I wouldn't feel bad using the 8 shop to get it, the soft modded 3DS. The thing is, I don't want to risk my hard modded 3DS for game capture if I mess something up with trying to do software modification. Yeah, only real ones in chat, that's right. At least the bots are gonna give me a follow if they're gonna be mean to me. Oh my god, these are so mean. Fuck your stream, man. Or I will harass you. Well, but okay, this one did follow me. You know, this is like a funny new saga that we're getting into. This is like kind of having fun. Fuck your stream, man. And then it's annoying because like when you ban somebody on or block somebody on Twitch and YouTube, it'll remove the comments from chat, but Kick obviously doesn't know or doesn't think to do that. So, Belly, they're not real streams. That's what's weird about this bot action. It's like it doesn't, when you click on their profiles, it doesn't even go to somebody's stream. So I'm trying to see what the scam is. Unless I'm being targeted. You're being targeted at this point? Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. I'll send you guys a link on